incumbent, Carolyn, the challenger. Marie Robb.
Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to address some of the questions that were asked of the other candidates. And one in particular when it comes to the city manager, because the question you all should be asking when it comes to the city manager was, why did the previous council hire someone who had never managed the city with bigger than a population of 5,000? Why did they hire him with a no-term contract, a no termination clause, and a golden parachute? So your question should be, would someone have fired him or not? The question should be we should have fired him 6 months earlier. We had a city that was getting nothing done. We do have the funds to do projects. We do need leadership, and we need a good city manager that can lead the city. The city council sets policy. The city council doesn't manage the staff. The city manager manages the staff. And I think that's the most critical thing that as next council members, we will need to make sure we have that right person in place. Not someone that succumbs to city council members or that succumbs to special interests. We need a leader. This city is growing. District 6 is growing. We have young families coming in. And it's about you, the people. Carolyn is right in fighting for neighborhoods. I fight for neighborhoods. It's about serving our people. That's what will attract more young families. Young families want parks. Young families want soccer fields. Young mothers want things that they can do with their children in the daytime. And that's what's critical to the growth of our city. Those of you who live in District 6, I ask you to vote for Marie Robb. And those of you who have friends in District 6, ask them to vote for me. I will continue to fight for the city, make it the best place, as I believe it is, to live in the United States. I chose to live here. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie Robb. I don't have any friends, so I can't ask anybody. All right, Carolyn Censeri, closing statement.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight, and thank you for staying as late as it is this evening. As I said before, I decided to put my name on the ballot because I wanted to do something for the city. I've been in leadership positions in the past. I've served on the chamber board. I've served on the junior league. I was president of the junior league. I was the second youngest president of the junior league. You know how hard it is to order 120 women around? It's not that easy. I'm proud to say that my sister followed in my footsteps, and we're the only two sisters that have ever served president of the junior league of Galveston County. I am the president-elect of the Grand Opera House. I'm proud to be sitting on this stage. I'm proud to be sitting in this chair and not falling off the chair, as I did in the previous forum. So I'm glad for the wide space. But also, I wanted to do something for, not for myself, but for the betterment of the community. When I graduated from high school, most of my friends, they went off to college and they didn't come back. I'm one of the few that came back. I see a couple people in the audience that went to school with me, and they did come back, and they chose to live here. I chose to live here. I have worked for American Indemnity, I've worked for Galveston College, and now I work for Southland Title. I plan on staying here. I plan on living here the rest of my life, and I plan on serving the citizens of Galveston. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Public. Ladies and gentlemen, I think they've all done a wonderful job, especially incorporating their answers in with some of the other questions. And President Andrew Jackson once said, "One person with courage is a majority." And I think they all displayed a great deal of courage. Thank you very much for coming. I hope this helps you make an informed decision electing your city government. Good night.